started yet.
All right. Well, yeah, we about to start now, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. AWP episode 3, man. Y'all know what it is. Everybody want to introduce themselves, starting with Kennedy. Hello? You there?
You done messed up already.
I heard a gasp. What happened?
I said you done messed up already. What's the point of a handle? It's a
Somebody
blizzard.
died. I heard a gasp
Look,
in the background.
hey.
I swear I did.
It's just there for the people to find you if they need you.
They don't need me. What?
Hey,
Well,
you never
whatever.
know.
And if there's a dead ghost in the chat, that's just how it goes.
All right. Lawrence, man, you want to let the people know where they can find you?
Well, yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Instagram name is Dark Night All Night. My social, what is it? Now I'm tweaking.
I thought you were about to hand out your social
I also
security
have
number.
Society
Low
6.
key.
Society 6 is Dark Davis. You can buy my artwork on there. Check out my artwork also on my Instagram.
Hey, lit. Jack?
What up? You can find me on YouTube, Jackie Boy, JACKYBOUI. Everything else was taken, so I had to stick with it.
That is. We might also have some people jumping in later. Marcel might hop in. Dan might hop in again. But we just gonna go ahead and get started. So let's get on some topics, bruh. So what y'all want to talk about first? Let's see. Well,
We got so many to pick from.
Yeah, there's a lot of topics this time. So we was actually talking about something before the podcast started, so let's go ahead and get it out the way. That Halo getting delayed.
Oh, don't break my heart, man.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
So I feel like it kind of came out of place. Like they really should have held off on that, or like if you can't show that gameplay that they showed,
That's
and
what
then
I'm
just
saying.
and then just delay it. You know what I mean?
It's because everyone complained about it. Everyone was complaining about how patchy it looked, and I'm just like, it just brought back memories to me, like old Halo 1 memories,
Yeah.
Halo 1 and Halo 2, it was so nostalgic to look at it, and I was like, this is beautiful. And then just to see people hate on it, I'm just like, you know what? You were the people that played Halo 1, Halo 4 and 5, and then complained about Halo. You skipped the best 2.
Right.
And then complained, that's the people that ruined the game. But
that's why people don't get nothing.
Yeah, literally.
And, like you were saying, I feel like that was one of the only things that was holding Microsoft in this race, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck they gonna do to make people want to buy the Series X. Like, unless they get GTA 6 exclusive, bro, it's pretty much over.
Bro, GTA 6 ain't never coming.
No.
Oh,
GTA 6 will be here when I'm a grandpa.
Patience, my boy.
They're gonna keep milking the shit.
GTA 5 until they just gonna keep milking.
Boy, if I see GTA 5 on PS6, somebody getting up out of here.
You said PS6.
Bro, I'm gonna be so.
You just skipped 5.
I'm gonna be so mad. We know it's coming to 5, but PS6, nah, fam.
I hate how everyone was judging the shit out of Xbox Series X's design. It's literally a PC. That's literally what it is. It's mimicking a PC, and people are roasting it. I'm just like, hold on.
Yeah.
Everyone says PC's master race, and then it's just an actual PC thing,
right.
And everyone's like, nah, that looks like a brick. Why is that an Amazon Echo? Hold on a second. No, the Xbox One, the original Xbox One was a brick. That was a black brick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I bought that.
That's true.
I bought that brick.
I mean, I don't hate the design.
Neither do I, but I don't hate the PS5's design either. It looks a little routery, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Apparently, that shit's huge.
The Xbox? Oh, the PS5? Yeah, I saw the measurements on that, and it's everyone's complaining about it because they're like, my game center is not gonna be able to hold this.
Hey, that's all good though, because I ain't mad.
Not our fault.
Facts.
It's just the rounded part and then the dip part in the middle. I'm just like, why isn't this meeting up? I don't like the design that much, but I'll take it.
Yeah, so do y'all think it's over for Xbox already? Is this thing dead on arrival?
I feel like it is.
I mean, a lot of people are going towards like exclusives these days, but Phil Spencer even announced in like a thing saying that Xbox doesn't want to do exclusives for the sole fact that they want everybody to enjoy the games that they come out with. They don't want to limit you to be able to play only on Xbox because they want people to pick what they want. Like if you're a PlayStation fan and have been that since day one, that's what they want. Play on PlayStation, but cross-play with us on Xbox and PC.
See,
like, I thought that was cool, but that's how Sony is, though. Sony just wants your money, so they're going to continue to do that.
I was going to say, I felt like the Spider-Man being exclusive and Avengers thing came at the wrong time, because it's like, they literally just got Cuphead, and then you going to do this? Like, come on, bro. That's just wrong.
I saw that in your last episode. I was like, man, it just doesn't make sense to me to like monopolize such an iconic character that everyone loves. Like, I understand if it's like Miles Morales or something, but like Spider-Man, that.
Nah.
What do you mean, bro? I've played Spider-Man on Xbox, the original Xbox. I've played Spider-Man 2 on it.
Facts.
I've jumped from the tallest building and killed myself. Like, what? I've done.
Sony on that good doo-doo, man. I don't know.
They're monopolizing, man, just like Disney.
So, apparently Kissanime got shut down. How do y'all feel about that? Did y'all still use that, or is that ancient history too?
You're gonna go to a mirror.
That was pretty shocking when that happened. I know a lot of people be using that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many that doesn't matter.
You know, I felt the same way, because it's like, I didn't even know people still use Kissanime, to be honest. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff out there already.
And that's been shut down a long time ago.
Right.
It don't even matter.
Exactly. So, I mean, that sucks, but not really. Not too much, you know. People gonna do what they need to do.
If a whole bunch shut down at once, that would be concerning,
right?
You know? But, I mean, with that, there's pros and cons, because you're not paying for it, so there's that whole argument. Do you really have to say?
I was gonna say, you know, maybe people might start paying for the anime one day.
Verve now, so I'm straight morally.
Right.
I can't even complain.
Okay, so let's see. Did y'all hear about the thing that happened with the Rick and Morty creator?
I heard he was canceled, but I don't know exactly for what reason.
Okay. So apparently this was a old skit that he came up with. So, all right, I damn near don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. He basically was making a joke about either putting the parents to sleep or putting the baby to sleep with pills, and then like raping the baby.
Oh,
yeah, it was like super fucked up. Yeah. As a skit that was supposed to be like funny. He was like, this was originally for Showtime, but I forgot exactly what he said, but basically we wasn't supposed to see it because we were sensitive. And I'm just like, bro, who's laughing at this?
Sensitive?
Like, who the fuck is laughing at this shit? Who is this for if not for us?
Especially if anybody saw it, they'd be upset.
Right.
That man was coked out laughing off his ass. Like, man, put the baby to sleep, touch the baby. They gonna love this. Woke up like, what the fuck was I thinking last night?
So do y'all feel like the show deserves to be canceled for that, or what? I mean, how do y'all feel about the show? Y'all still gonna watch it?
I mean, I love the show.
I love Rick
and Morty. To watch it.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's complete. He's not the only one on it, so like maybe remove him, or I don't know. But the show itself is like a project, so I don't know about that.
And it's already taken so many shots throughout the past year or two, just like with everything going on.
Yeah, and that conversation kind of opened up a bunch of other conversations, like Herbert on Family Guy saying, basically he's a pedophile and everyone's cool with that.
Yeah, he's been a pedophile for years.
Right,
But that's just Chris and
that's
the boys that
the whole joke.
I got some pop.
Let somebody throw throwing on you. Got yourself. Just
you
call
sound too much. You sound too much like him, bro. You can't do this.
Catch me on Family Guy, actually, guys.
Damn. Well, so I have a question for you guys. Actually, this is a question Kennedy came up with. So, what does the price of a game say to you? How do you feel about its quality? Does it mean anything? Do you value it less, or how do you feel?
Right, like, so what I mean is, like, if you see a $60 game, you probably think that's a AAA game. Like, you're gonna get a lot of quality, a lot of quantity, a lot of stuff out of it. But if you see something like $15, it's like an indie game, you don't know. Or it wouldn't be by a major seller, something's on sale.
Right.
Stuff like that.
If I see a game that's worth $60 or more, I just think there's going to be a lot added on to it. Because, like Rocket League, for instance, that game is $20. Same thing with Minecraft. It's always been $20.
Right.
But the games themselves, in my opinion, are really, really good. Like with Rocket League, it's super basic. It's soccer with cars. You'd think it's just like, oh, it's boring. You get bored. But the competitiveness in that game is insane. Like, upon that, there's the customization of the cars, goal explosions, all this and that, and it creates its own community for $20. So, like, I'm not mad spending $20 on that, but, like, Destiny 2, then that game dropped, that game is solely based on its DLC. Not only are you paying the $60, I feel like that game should honestly be like $20 when it first comes out, because you cannot play multiplayer unless you buy the DLCs. Yeah, like, all that. Like, that's why I stopped playing Destiny 2. I played until, like, the 3rd DLC, then after that, I'm like, I'm done giving this game money.
Don't they have like a yearly subscription?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or like a season pass or something. It's just like, it's not worth it to like keep paying just to play. Yeah, like you're already paying for the online function. Why should I have to keep paying to go elsewhere? Just have a bigger game, or like charge $80 off the bat with all the DLCs included.
Exactly.
I felt the same way about Tekken. Like when they literally took out characters and made the characters that they said they weren't going to make DLC.
Okay, see, here's my thing. Like, I didn't mind paying $60 for a game. It was what it was. I felt like that was sort of kind of the standard. I didn't really care about it. But this generation, now that games are getting multiple season passes and like, all that shit, like, I don't want to keep doing that. For every game, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to invest myself in absolutely every game I buy, but maybe 20 hours here, 20 hours there. I at least expect to get my money's worth, and a lot of times you got to invest way more to actually get your money's worth, and it just don't be worth it. Yeah,
you got to pay way too much for just a little bit of content, because sometimes the season pass don't even add that much.
Yeah, or sometimes games just flop, like Fallout 76.
Oh shit!
Imagine paying $60 for the biggest flop in like gaming history.
Right.
Like, my friend was so hyped.
Like $70, $80.
Or like paid for the in-game currency. No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's up, brother? What's the topic of discussion?
Oh, is that boy Devin?
Is your boy?
Oh,
yo,
let's go.
What's up, Dev?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, brother? I'm here for the podcast, man.
All right, shit, man. We was just talking about what does the price of a game say to you?
Oh, the price of the game.
Yes, sir.
Usually it depends. The price of the game usually be like, if I'm paying $60 for something, I'm usually expecting a lot of content in that game, and even some additional downloadable content in the future. But if I ain't expecting nothing like recently. You want to know a game that shouldn't be $60 but was, for example, for the Nintendo Switch, that was the Legend of Zelda, like Link's Awakening EX. And that game was like a remake of like a hella old game, but the price was $60, and the game was only like 10 hours. So you paying $60 for 10 hours of gameplay.
Oh yeah, that's
booty. That's booty. Very booty.
I don't. They shouldn't be able to do this, like charging $60 for nothing.
10 hours of gameplay, man. Like if I'm paying, like right now, I'm playing through Devil May Cry 5, finishing up fully, and that game got too much content right now, man. I'm enjoying myself.
Hey, low key, Devil May Cry, that was lit.
Devil May Cry 5 is amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't even lie. I didn't finish it. I got to the end. I don't even know why I stopped playing it, but that shit was lit though.
It's such a fun game right now, bro. Like I just finally got Dante unlocked and stuff, man. I'm enjoying it. But no, man. Like if you want to see like an example of what I say, all $60 games should be striving to be like, you should look at stuff like Final Fantasy 15 and Breath of the Wild, Zelda, and and Sekiro.
Like I've got over 100 hours in those games for good reason.
Nice. Yes, that's how they should be.
Games like Skyrim will take up your whole life.
Man,
started on 360 and you're on Xbox Series X still playing it. Like,
bro, Skyrim is literally on everything, bro. Like people be joking about it, like saying Skyrim should be on the fridge. I don't know, you know the fridge.
That shit could be on your toaster, boy.
No, it's just everywhere.
Facts.
It's everywhere, man.
So, Legend of Korra just came back to Netflix. How y'all feel about Legend of Korra? Anybody watched it before?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I never actually watched a full episode. I just know about the show.
Yeah, I'm just now getting started on it. I'm a little confused because they're doing a bunch of sports shit, not serious shit. And then there's this one guy who apparently has Aang's ability where he can take away powers and shit. And, and they're fighting these people. Yeah, they're fighting these people. They don't even have powers, and they getting their ass beat. I'm just like, bro, what's happening? Like, what is this?
She's just a hitman now.
Okay, so as someone that's finished Korra fully, I can tell you, I finished it on Nickelodeon when it was still airing. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't nowhere near as good as the original. So don't be surprised.
Man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I kind of felt like it wouldn't be, but
nope.
I want to watch it. I just don't know, man.
It's good.
They should have finished.
I haven't seen like a full episode, like I said.
On Korra.
Yeah, of course.
The original is just better.
There's some great fight scenes in Korra, though. I can't lie. Like amazing. Like there's overpowered characters that you do not see on the same level.
Yeah.
Like, cause like although Avatar has a better story, Korra has way better fights, way more overpowered characters. So it's entertaining to watch. Still, you probably should still watch it, but if you want to watch it for the story, it ain't gonna be as good.
Right.
That's fair. I mean, I'll tell you, Korra do got some really good fight scenes, but I mean, ain't nothing gonna compare, in my opinion, to like the final fight of the original. You know, when he fought.
That was dope. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That was definitely dope back in the day.
So good.
Shit. But
still not even done with the original characters. Like Azula's still doing stuff after the cartoon ended. You know, the comic's still going, and I'm too interested in that to really care about Korra, right?
Yeah, Korra been on the. Speaking of Avatar right now, did y'all hear about what they doing with Netflix?
You talking about the live action movie?
Yeah, they're making a live action movie, and the people that made Avatar, the original Avatar, they left the movie. They don't want to make it no more because Netflix ain't agreeing with the direction of it.
What kind of direction they try to go in? Because if it was the original direction they went in for the first live action movie, hell yeah, I would agree with that shit.
Well, yeah, that was Shyamalan on there. You good?
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
Everything wrong with that.
It was like Walmart made a movie, man.
No, they were trying to go basically like when the original creators of Avatar got signed on to the new Netflix movie. They said that Netflix told them whatever opinions y'all got for the movie, we're gonna agree with them because we know y'all really are creative. And so they go on the team and they tell Netflix, okay, we want to do this and this and this. And Netflix said, nah, we got our own ideas. We want to do this and this and this. And so they had conflicting ideas. And so the people that made Avatar, they said, you know what, we're not doing this. So they left the team. And they said whatever appears on the Netflix live action movie is not what they intended, but they said they just sure it'll be good.
So they sold them the rights temporarily or something? Like they just can't back out of that or something?
Yeah, but when they signed the contract, they basically signed into them owning the Avatar movie.
Well, shit.
Wow. 2 terrible live action movies, man.
It's like besides the racial stuff, the direction of the movie, like they do all this moves just to move one pebble and hit somebody with it.
Right.
And then the fire agent, they can't bend without fire.
That was so. I hated that. That was so dumb. How you gonna take over the whole world? You need fire in the vicinity just to use your powers.
So basically, they automatically lose the waterbenders.
Korra just splashed some water on him, like, you out.
Put out all the fire. And then Zuko didn't have a scar, really, and I was just so upset. Because that's like his whole character.
Right.
See, okay, so what's y'all opinions? What's y'all opinions on Zuko, like the character of Zuko? Y'all like him?
He's my favorite character.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's the best.
He's dope.
Like, he had the most character development out of anybody in the show.
I agree. He had he had so much.
The dude like had a drastic change.
He was the Sasuke of the show, damn near.
He was.
He was.
That's like the best comparison you could have said right there. Dude,
he made that good old comeback.
That man went from a villain to a hero, right?
Fact.
Exactly.
As soon as he let Appa go, man, he said, I gotta change my ways.
Change my ways.
And when he came in the first time, he was like, "Hello, Zuko here." I keep watching that.
Yeah. No, remember when that man Zuko came to them for the first time, and Katara was like, we ain't doing that, boy. I'm gonna kill you. Come closer." And he said, I'm here. I'm changed. She's like, you ain't changed?
You funny.
No, I hate it. See, the thing about Zuko, though, is I hate it how Zuko, he was basically just, okay, Zuko had better development than Azula, in my opinion. I don't know what they were doing with Azula. She was all over the place.
Yeah. I mean,
she went psycho. Yeah.
I'm not really sure what happened with that, but yeah.
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 Schizophrenic or something.
But I got a question for y'all though. So what video game would y'all like to see become an anime?
You said the video game?
Yeah.
Video.
Ah, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I gotta think on that. That's a lot of games.
Okay, for me, I say Zelda.
Oh, that's,
yeah,
that's an easy one right there.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's real easy. That definitely needs to be.
I was like thinking hard. Like that's what real easy one. You could do that like no problem right there.
Yeah. Zelda has a good story.
Honestly, I'd like to see Smash Bros become an anime.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, that too.
That would be
I've seen
insane.
little videos of that Smash anime.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Let me just let's say this.
Man?
What if Borderlands just came to
Borderlands?
That'd be good.
I could potentially see that. I mean, they got enough characters. I think.
Yeah,
can we just can we just agree that literally any damn Nintendo franchise will become a good anime?
I mean, just about, yeah.
Yeah, any Nintendo franchise.
Untapped.
You name it.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
What are we gonna do?
Well, see, the thing about
what can't you do?
I'm gonna go shake the tree real quick.
See, what's funny is every Nintendo
well, that turn-up market is savage.
Is Devin talking in the background?
Huh?
I thought I heard Devin talking in the background.
What
But
were you saying, Devin?
Me, I think.
Oh no, I was saying what's funny is every Nintendo franchise already has almost an anime. Like Animal Crossing actually got an anime. It's a movie.
It does? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I know Fire Emblem has something, I think.
Fire Emblem got animes?
Yeah. I think Tekken would be good as an anime, even though there's already an animated movie that came out.
Yeah.
I think 2 CGI ones. I think if we get like a full-on series for that show, it would be amazing because there's so many great characters in Tekken.
That's true.
Damn,
okay,
that's
hold on.
A good one. I could definitely.
Speaking of Tekken, okay, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on Tekken 7's like ending to the story. Apparently, like that's basically supposed to be like the ending to the Tekken series story. Like,
what you
I
mean?
didn't hate it.
You talking about when they was fighting in the volcano and shit?
That was a
yeah,
dope fight.
apparently
That was
that's the
probably
end
the
of
most
story.
lit fight.
Yeah.
Heihachi dying and stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think he's dead though, because he's fallen into a volcano before, hasn't he? No, he didn't fall. He fell off a cliff.
Of a cliff. Yeah.
Still, that would have killed anybody else.
He was in a big ass explosion, and it was like a bunch of rocks on him, and he just emerged from the rocks and shit.
Kazuya's died twice, technically.
This man is like in his 90s.
Devil Gene.
Right.
He's in his 90s.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple times during that fight he should have just like tapped out and died. He shouldn't have made it to the end of that fight.
Second characters don't die, really.
Do y'all think Heihachi was right for killing Kazuya's mom?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
When you find out why, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a whole legitimate reason as to why he didn't kill her for no reason. She was literally trying to kill him.
He didn't want to.
She was possessed.
I don't know how I feel about him trying to kill Kazuya, but the wife, yeah, definitely get her the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, Kazuya was possessed by
tigers,
like
demons,
some
and
demon
shit
inside of her body.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
And she tried to kill her husband randomly. She just like got literally possessed and tried to kill him out of nowhere. He just trying to talk her out of it, but no, she's like, "No, I'm gonna kill you." So he had to defend himself.
I'm not
She's
gonna
got these demon powers uppercutting him, throwing tigers at the man.
I was gonna say I never had respect for Heihachi until that point where they actually showed him, you know, trying to have reason, you know.
Yeah, he didn't want
to kill his wife.
Yeah, that's fine.
He want to kill her. I mean, okay. See, the thing about it was, though, you can justify him killing Kazuya because the reason he killed Kazuya's mom was because he didn't like, you know, the whole demon gene thing. And
well, he was afraid because his wife had been possessed by the demon, the devil gene. The devil gene turned his wife into a monster, and his wife tried to kill him. And he had no reason, he had no idea as to why. But his wife had become possessed, wasn't talking like a normal person anymore. Even when he called her by her name, she started saying weird stuff. So he didn't even see his wife when that thing came out. He saw something else, and he thought, "Oh, I have to save her. The only way to save her is to kill her because she's been possessed by a demon."
Yeah, she had to.
Yep.
She had to get the fuck up
okay.
out of
See,
there.
I'm gonna personally say I don't think they ended it off perfectly because the whole thing at the end where Jin comes out and they say they need Jin's help to kill Kazuya. I'm gonna think like, okay. So where's the story to that? Where's that story gonna be now? We ain't gonna know nothing about Jin and Kazuya because they said this is the ending to the second story.
They're making a Tekken 8 because the way that ended left it open for a sequel. Did you see the ending to the game? There's definitely gonna be a Tekken 8. That was way too open of an ending.
Here's the thing about
the ending was just wide open for a sequel.
The ending was literally
when certain games are popular, they're gonna make there be a reason for another game. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's an artificial reason that don't make any kind of sense, they're gonna make it be a reason because they want that money.
The thing is, with Tekken 7, Tekken 8 makes sense because it literally ends with Jin saying he's going to find Kazuya and defeat him.
I'm not saying it wouldn't make sense, but I'm just saying.
And they zoom in on him specifically, even though there's like 4 other people there, and it's like, oh wow, like. Jin sounds serious. Plus, we hadn't seen Jin throughout the entire game. We only saw him in like 3 scenes, and they're like very short scenes. And the last scene we see him in, which I think is the 3rd scene, which is also a very short scene, he's saying that. That's like, all right, Jin hasn't had much screen time at all. He's got to have more screen time in the sequel then, because they're clearly making a sequel.
They literally set the whole.
Because Jin's literally the second main character. The first main character was Kazuya, and then Jin took over as the main character.
Yeah,
bro, they set the whole entire like ending of the thing up for Tekken 8 because they're like, okay, I gotta go kill my father now because my father killed my grandfather.
Yeah, they wasn't fooling nobody saying, "Oh, this is the last game." Yeah, right. Like, what are you talking about? This game, everything in this game was just hyping everything up for a sequel.
That's facts, man. Hey, so Kennedy, can you do me a favor?
What?
So there's some of these topics you got on here, but I don't want to mispronounce it.
What?
Ecchi anime. Am I saying that right?
Ecchi.
Well, I just explained it.
Yeah.
So In Australia, they banned No Game No Life, SAO, a bunch of lolly stuff because touching kids or having them in these situations. So they've been pulling a lot of manga off the shelves in their bookstores. Well, that's basically what's been happening in Australia with that. But I was just like, I think we've been desensitized. I'm just like, what's your thoughts on that? I did like No Game No Life, but yeah.
Well, personally for me, I've never really been into that stuff, so I can't really say. But I will say, the community around that stuff usually aren't the best people, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What can I really say?
Okay, so when it comes to stuff like ecchi stuff, if you want my opinion on that stuff, I say look at the video game consoles because, for example, a lot of those like y'all know those like story novel games, the little like visual novel games. Yeah, a lot of those visual novel games they came to consoles like PS4 and Switch and stuff, and Sony censors those games like heavily. Like they'll like put like shining light over the private cars and all that stuff, so you don't see that stuff. But then you see it on the Nintendo Switch. On Nintendo Switch, the whole game is uncensored. Bro, on Switch is uncensored. So you're like, wait, Nintendo is letting them show all that, but Sony ain't? What's going on with that? So then people are like, man, Sony, I ain't buying these games.
Wait, Nintendo is showing people's private parts?
Yeah.
Doesn't Nintendo direct itself towards children? Like,
I mean, hey.
Wait, what? Nintendo is doing this?
Yeah, Nintendo's doing that, bro.
Why?
Nintendo lets the game be on the console uncensored, while Sony don't.
Why is it uncensored on Nintendo of all things?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not personally.
That's the last thing I'd expect.
Yeah, it's not personally my thing, but if it's yours, that's cool. I don't necessarily agree with censorship. I don't agree with censorship. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a bunch of bull. I don't know why Sony's doing that. If you're gonna have it on your system, you might as well just let it be what it is.
Let it be uncensored.
Just make it rated X instead of rated R.
Let people know that. Rated M. Yeah, let people know this is what you go get when you buy this game, and then if they're not ready for that, that's on them. I mean, hey.
Have a thing where you can turn it off,
Yeah, give people an option. I mean, people had an option in Modern Warfare 2 if you wanted to do that mission or not. I mean, you can literally just give people an option of whether they want to see this shit.
Yeah, that's true. But everybody said yes because that mission was so controversial.
Yeah, that mission was wild, bro.
See, that's the thing, though. I agree with that. I say be like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is known for gore, but even it gives you like a option in the settings that says blood on, blood off.
That's right.
Even Zombies does that. In the old Call of Duties, they let you do that. Like, do you want the blood content on? Yes or no?
I don't know. I mean,
that just ruins the immersion like heavily. It's like I don't even feel like I'm really shooting anybody right now.
Yeah. I mean, some people like to turn that off though. Nah.
I mean, if you're a parent, that makes sense why you turn it off. But no one playing the game is turning it off.
Okay. Kenny, you had another topic on here. You said animated video games, mobile versus console. What do you mean by that?
They got a lot of games now. I'm pretty sure you see that on the stores. They got the Bleach games, all those stuff on mobile, and then they got the console version with My Hero Academia, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like what's the quality, all that stuff.
Okay, so
Jack, I'll let you.
She's talking about like you mean like anime games?
Oh, that's Devin.
I think that's Devin talking.
I thought you was somebody else, man. My bad.
Are you good, bro? You mean like anime games?
Yeah.
Yeah, mobile and I think she was mainly talking about mobile. I think.
Mobile and console games. Oh, mobile.
Mobile and console.
Okay. For that discussion of anime games, okay, I'm gonna be real with it right now, right to the point. I ain't the biggest fan of My Hero, but that's just me. And I did not like the games. The games were doodle.
All of them? Because there's some pretty good ones.
Games.
Wait, you can say the My Hero games are doo-doo?
There's some good ones. There's some bad ones. I agree with you, but there's some good ones for sure.
Hold on, sir. All right, if we talking about maybe the 3DS game, yeah, that was doo-doo.
No, I'm talking about.
but...
I'm talking about ones Justice 1 and 2.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I'll even give you One Justice 1, but One Justice 2, nah, that shit lit, bro.
Hey man, I did not enjoy it.
So wait, you played it and it's just not for you?
I tried, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, I actually had more fun playing the kill like fighting game.
Oh, well,
that game was great.
I was gonna say that was a pretty.
The kill fighter game. No, that game is lit.
I haven't played it, but I mean that shit looks good though.
It's dope, lit.
It's dope.
I'm glad you mentioned. I almost forgot about that game, dude.
Yep, the kill fighting game is so fun, bro.
That game is it's perfect. That's the best way to describe it. It's perfect.
I wonder, like when it comes to mobile games, I feel like they're really watered down, and I wonder when we're gonna start actually getting full-fledged games on mobile. You know what I mean? Like we're coming up. I mean, like console quality games. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like we're coming up with.
Do you have a phone to support that?
Yeah, but let's say how is your iPhone or Android going to handle that when it's overheating?
Well,
and then the battery
wait.
I was gonna say we got things like Parsec. I mean,
xCloud,
PlayStation Now.
My phone was like burning up.
See, but the thing about it though is we do got like full games on the phone though. You know, like for example, that game Hellblade's on mobile.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Wait. Yeah, when you say mobile, what do you mean? Are you talking about the Switch?
No. Like mobile phones, bro.
That's a console.
Okay.
Mobile phone, and then we got Elder Scrolls Blades, we don't mention that.
Which is booty cheeks.
Yeah, that's really
we don't mention.
Which is straight booty cheeks.
We don't mention that game.
I just feel like a lot of people feel like they can take shortcuts just because it's mobile. And I'm not saying, it got to be the best looking game, but I feel like we're definitely at a point now where that shit can look a little crispy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at least make a gaming phone.
MMOs, and those look pretty good.
Okay, since we discussed that mobile game, what are y'all thoughts on gacha games?
What do you mean gacha? What does that mean?
Gacha games on mobile devices are the anime games where you gotta have a currency to roll like a machine or something and pray you get like a super rare or a golden.
Oh, you talking about like Dokkan and shit like that?
Yeah, Dokkan Fire Emblem Heroes.
No, I don't fuck with those
games. That bad.
Well, it depends because you can get stuff for free. Like if you just play, like you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all played Bleach Brave Souls at all?
Nah,
I heard of that.
Bleach Brave Souls is addictive.
It's fun.
That game is addictive. That's all I got.
Here's my thing, right? A lot of those games be limiting you. Like you have like either time limits or like lives, and you have to let that shit restore to continue playing. And it's like, bro, you ruin your experience.
Some of them, they do that.
See,
a lot of them starting to do that shit now.
See, the problem I got with gacha games usually is they have a system of power gating where basically if you don't have like a super rare character and got them up to level 100, then you can't beat this mission until you get that character to level 100. And I'm like, bro,
that's dumb.
Yeah, those are like the pay to wins, which I don't think that's fair. This was a free game.
That almost triggers like a gambling addiction. You gotta like keep playing to get this level.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
You start spending money because you really want to beat that mission.
See, that's how I'd rather just pay for the game outright than you like nickel and dime me my entire way through it. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I mean, y'all heard about what is it? Diablo, like they're bringing the next Diablo game. It's been like hella years since the last Diablo, and they're bringing it to mobile phones. Everyone's mad about that. Like they're like, "Why is Diablo?"
Wait, what?
Yeah, I heard about that. Everybody thought it was going to be like this big Diablo game, but then it's like coming to like mobile phones and shit.
Mobile phones.
Yeah, that was a big letdown.
Yeah.
It's a big
Blizzard. What do you do?
Yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my God, this Diablo 4, we finally get it!" It was like, "No,
Coming
Diablo
to a phone
4.
near you.
Sorry.
Download on App Store today.
That's
Next
disappointing.
BlizzCon, just a huge ass intro to the game where it just says, "Get it on your phone."
Okay.
You could
So-
play right now.
Okay, so y'all actually just made me think of a topic right now. So how do y'all feel about cinematic trailers? I'm talking about them trailers that look all cool and shit, but they don't represent the game at all.
Those
Why
are
not?
the
That's
most
illegal.
misleading teases of all time.
That's misrepresentation.
Bro,
So
I
can I give
hate that
you
shit.
can I give you a huge example of that? How about we go ahead and we promote and show off Mr. Light Yagami and Jump Force in the trailer, but he's never in the game ever. He's never seen him.
No, he's in the game. He's just not playable, and that was so annoying because everybody wanted to play with him. It's like I want to see what he can do. Like this man's gonna write your name down in the whole fight. Let's see how that. I want to see how it goes.
Slap the pen out of his hand.
He's one of the coolest characters, and it's like he's in a fighting game. Let's see how they do this.
Fight.
I mean, they've done interesting things with characters like that before, like Phoenix Wright and
That's
in
true.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He was
Yeah, that
playable. He
didn't
was like a
make
decent
sense.
character.
He
was
was
still a decent
hitting people
character,
with
though.
nests and throwing coffee.
If you want a better example of somebody that can't fight, that's in Jump Force, look at the Yu-Gi-Oh characters. They don't fight, but they got monsters. They be summoning.
Plus, there's a lot of other games that do that. They have like joke characters, like troll characters. Because Tekken has a bunch of troll characters, characters that shouldn't be fighting, but they're fighting just for laughs.
I mean,
I
Like
guess he
Dr.
could
Scott
summon a
did.
Shinigami, but that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Like having Light in a fighting game just sounds dope. I want to see what they're gonna do with that, but they never did anything with it.
They never did nothing. He's in the trailer to hype us up, but he never gets
Yeah, he
used.
shows up. I was so mad when they didn't do nothing with him because they show him at the end of the trailer just to get you excited. Like he's the last character they show,
Okay.
and then you don't even get to play with him.
If you want another good example of CG of like cinematic trailers baiting us, another one is for another game that everybody hates. It's called Sonic Forces. And in Sonic Forces, they have like a cinematic trailer that shows all the Sonic villains coming together. It looks really dope. And one of them is a character. It's a character called Chaos, and he's this blue like blob guy. Chris knows who Chaos is.
Yeah.
And and they show Chaos in the trailer. So you think you're gonna fight Chaos and all that stuff, but no, in the game, Chaos gets killed by one hit. He dies in one hit.
Wait a minute.
That's disrespectful.
Okay, that's misleading right there.
That's very misleading, bro. One hit, he's dead forever.
You say he's dead forever.
Yes.
That's booty cheeks. I wanted to like Sonic Forces, but
it's a bad game, bro.
It's. Did anybody else feel weird when you was creating your character? Like it's like I just don't feel right doing this. I feel like a weirdo.
Bro, Sonic Forces could have been such a good game. We don't know what happened.
Bro.
Well, it was a Sonic game. That's what happened.
They haven't made a good Sonic game in a long time.
They just need to go ahead and make Sonic Adventure 3.
What's funny?
Another Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Or Sonic Heroes 2.
I really want another Shadow the Hedgehog because I actually like that game.
I remember the same year they revealed Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
They got questions about Sonic Adventure 3 and stuff, and they said, "We know you guys want this game, and it's not being made yet, but we know you want it." So we're like, "Okay, so make it."
Right.
No.
No.
Bro, literally Sega fans are making better Sonic games than Sega. Like have you guys have seen Sonic Smackdown, right? Like that's literally a fan-made game that's dope as hell.
Some of those fan-made games be
like
amazing,
come on, bro.
It's ridiculous.
No, Chris, the crazy thing is not just that game. There's so many good Sonic fan games out there that are better than Sega's games.
Yeah, they're 10 times better.
Like, Sega's stuck in the 90s, bro. They don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah. Man, okay, like, did you know that Sonic Mania was made with the help of a modder that made a Sonic fan game, and he made that game, Sonic Mania.
See, that's that bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, man. Sega playing around. Sonic is a good franchise. They just need some right direction.
Yep. What's
Actually, I have an
crazy?
interesting topic that I just thought of.
What's going on?
What's
bro?
that?
I don't know if y'all heard about this. I'm not sure how legit it is. I just saw it online, but apparently Japan's top animation studios, they're trying to make a YouTube channel to stream free anime.
Hey.
Really?
I'm not sure if that's actually
that'd be cool.
happening. I just saw it on Instagram.
I mean, but
So I don't know how legit
who
that
exactly
is.
do you mean? Like Funimation?
Toei Animation, Kodansha. I'm like reading it now. Shine Animation. This is a long name. Shagakunan Shisuda.
Boy, you sound like you're summoning something.
I might be. I don't know what this is supposed to mean.
Low key.
But
Do they got Kadokawa? They got some good stuff.
See, I would say, okay. Speaking of free animes, did y'all hear what happened with Kissanime?
Yeah, we
were talking about that earlier.
Oh, y'all did? Yeah, it's crazy that they.
I think that's why Japan may be doing this, so that they can. I don't know, like, because copyright is different over there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but is it new stuff or is it old stuff?
I mean, even if it's old stuff, I mean that's pretty cool because we don't really.
Because if it's old stuff, they're not gonna get paid for it anyway, because they're not selling DVDs and stuff, so that would make sense.
I mean, they
but
make
like for
that
new
YouTube
stuff, that's
money.
streaming now. Yeah. Oh, you can get that from ads though. Like it's free for us to use, but they still get paid for it.
Yep. And I mean, I'm sure people would be dropping donations and all that shit. I mean, they make plenty of money doing that shit.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys heard of a game called Scarlet Nexus?
I heard of it, but I don't know what it is. What is that?
It's this Xbox game. Y'all better check it out, man. That shit look.
No, I'm not on Xbox.
Hey.
Don't disrespect. Don't you dare disrespect.
Oh, do we have another
Xbox? Ever buying an
boy?
Xbox again? So
don't disrespect me, Kennedy.
I'm gonna have to get out of my chat.
No.
Yeah. It's a sad state that Xbox is in, man.
Yeah, nobody really is hyped for Xbox no more.
I feel bad,
it's just
man.
because they don't make. They don't
My
make
bad.
their
I
own.
for a second. What happened?
You good? We just talking about Xbox and what could
Oh.
be.
If they were to make
what
like
could be.
exclusives, it would easily get right back up there with Sony.
Okay,
But
see,
they
here's my thing with the whole exclusive argument. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody always be talking about they need exclusives, but like I feel like exclusives are like the least sold games on their platforms. You know what I mean? Except for like Nintendo. Like everybody always buy Nintendo games.
If it weren't for exclusives, I think people would just own one console and never buy the competitor's console.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course.
Has things that you can't get on the other console, so it makes sense to buy.
But see,
like for example, people had both at one point. Because when the 360 and the PS3 came out, I got both because there were games that I couldn't play on specific ones. So I had to play it on a different console.
Yeah.
See, bro.
But see, like I feel like. Go ahead, Devin.
Oh, my bad, bro. Now, did you hear about what happened with the Xbox One? Xbox Series X. Apparently, some stuff got leaked out about her or something, and they said the price of it is going to be $600.
Yeah.
And people were saying,
that's
"What?
not
No
guaranteed,
way!
though.
No way!"
Yeah, no, that's not even. I saw that. Some person said that she got the information from somebody, but the guy still refuses to be known. Like he wants to remain anonymous. Yeah. So she even said, like, I don't.
You're gonna get fired.
Yeah, because especially when that shit comes out of like not $600.
Right.
You're gonna be like,
and see, people are saying that the reason Sony ain't revealing the price of the PS5 yet because
they're waiting for the Xbox.
For Xbox. Yeah,
they're gonna undercut it again. That's the only reason they outsold them in the last console thing is because they were $100 cheaper.
Think about it. How close is November, bro? They ain't said nothing about that price.
They're scared. I mean, I get it that consoles are being more expensive to create and everything, but like,
I think that PS5 gonna be $600 too.
Look at when the PS4 came out and they went a PS3 or something and they went $599 US, and people were like, "No, it ain't. No, that's too much."
You sound like Sandy Cheeks. No, you ain't.
Nah, I think that PS5 is probably gonna be $600 too. At least the one with the disc drive. I mean,
Man.
I mean,
these
probably if they
consoles.
have a pro version, but like right now they're estimating like $300, $400.
400.
As strong as that console is, I mean, we're supposed to have 120 frames per second games, 8K support,
You said 8K
SSD.
support?
Yeah, I mean, like
You said 8K?
Yeah, I mean, probably not for games, but for like movies and shit, it's gonna support 8K. So like
That's actually really dope.
That's what I
these
don't understand,
consoles
though.
have to be pretty expensive.
The Xbox has shown its stats, and they're better in almost every field, but people are still shitting on it because they're such PlayStation dick riders. They're just like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just like, that's literally what it is.
Do you remember when Epic Games they showed off the Unreal Engine 5 and they showed it off on the PS5 apparently, and they go, it has right now it is rendering 100,000 polygons at the moment, and these are all details on these rocks. You see the rocks falling down from this mountain? Those are all polygons, and we're like, bro, like, wow, that's crazy. Like,
I do judge a game on its blades of grass though, so I'm not mad.
I mean, having some nice blades of grass is nice.
Just don't judge Halo 1 then. Halo 1 had no grass. That shit was just that shit was green carpet. I don't care what nobody.
They're like, check out this game, it's awesome. I'm like, nah, show me that grass.
Facts. No grass. 5 out of 10.
The visuals do help with the immersion, so like the better the game looks, the more likely people are gonna get excited.
Yeah, true. And I mean, there's a whole guy that
because you feel like you can just like sink yourself into that world you're playing in.
Yeah,
bro. There's a whole man's that jump started his whole career off of just judging water in video games. So he go, "This is good water. That's pretty water."
You see, just his whole career.
Hey man,
what the hell?
Get your money, man. I ain't mad at it. If you make money,
speaking
judging water, do what you gotta do.
Speaking of amazing graphics, because this game is kind of like old now, but like, what do you guys think of Death Stranding?
I think graphically it's really good, but in terms of a game,
that's it.
Ultimately a letdown, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like mixed on that because some people actually love the game. Surprisingly, I don't know why, but there's people out there who legit love that walking simulator.
I'll tell you something. People got that good. People got that good Konami check, and yeah, that's all she wrote.
I mean, I let my sister do a mission delivering pizza. And that was basically all I got out of the game.
Bro, it's so boring. Like I watched somebody play it on the live stream, and I'm like, okay, he's just walking around this big world on a bike or something. Like, well, what is this? Is this supposed to be fun?
The thing is, using vehicles actually slows you down because the vehicle be like breaking up. Like what happens? The vehicle gets destroyed easily. You can't drive a certain terrains.
That's that good bullshit.
Like you might as well just walk through the whole thing, and it's just like,
it's driving.
Force it anyway. I'm like, this truck's not gonna fit. I'm gonna make it fit. I flipped over. Well, man, oh well.
Okay.
Did you ever beat that game, Kennedy?
No, like. It wasn't my fault though, since I had to restart my whole PS5. I had no save data, but I just didn't feel compelled to go back and try to beat it again.
Yeah,
I feel like I got enough out of it.
I definitely.
So here's the topic. What are y'all thoughts on video game delays?
Video game delays?
If it's necessary, then go ahead, take your time. But if you're just doing it for no reason, you're just making everyone angry, and that's probably not.
See, here's my thing. Yeah. Delays happen so often, like, just stop giving us release dates, bro. Just give a release window. It'll be out this year at some time. I don't know when, but it's coming.
Like holiday season, like what they say on the consoles. Just say shit like that. Don't tell me a specific date. Then your mouth starts salivating. You're like, "Ooh, I'm waiting for months."
Exactly.
Plus, it sucks when you finally get the game and it feels unfinished. Like when you finally get the game and they didn't really take the time that they needed because they wanted to get the game out so bad. And then that's when they're going to
release DLC, and I'm not paying for it.
Exactly.
Because I mean, if you get people's hopes up for a game, then delay it, then they're going to be expecting more because they're thinking you're putting more time into the game to make it even better.
Facts.
Then you play the game and then you're just let down. You're just like, wow, all that extra time was for what exactly? Because You hurt my feelings.
Like a
some-
good example of that was 15, and it was a
you know-
completely different game when it came out.
Right.
See, when it comes to me and game delays, I always live by the quote of Miyamoto, Nintendo's guy.
Oh,
And he
man.
said, and what he said was,
funny,
a delayed
man.
game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. And I said, I
That's
agree
very
with
true,
you.
though.
That's
That's
true.
very
Like
true.
if you rush a game out to the market, you get bad games like Fallout 76 and WWE for the Nintendo Switch.
Or Anthem.
Oh yeah, that game.
Bro,
Let's not even
did
talk
you hear
about
what's
that
happening to
shit.
that game? That game's getting completely redone.
What? They're doing
Bro,
The
what?
game,
I
they're
heard
fixing everything.
I heard they didn't even have a name for the game until like a couple months before it launched.
They're redo. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, they didn't rush that.
What?
It was like 6 months ago. I saw a thing where they're
How
like
you gonna work on a
redoing
project
everything.
with no name for that long?
The
Wait,
only
redoing what
good
game?
thing about that
I
game
mean,
was
think
the
of
flying
the name,
cannons.
bro. Anthem don't even make sense. Like, why the fuck is it called Anthem? It don't even make no sense.
Like if you
I
working
put
on
like
a
12
project
hours in that game, and,
and you don't even have a name for it, that's just sad. You got to
No.
at least have a name for what it is you're
No,
working. You can even tweak the name later on, but there should be a name, like
Bro,
a
that-
base start for the name at least.
That game went through
Yeah, what about
developmental
No
hell,
Man's
bro.
Sky?
It was
That
bad.
terrible.
Oh, No
And
Man's
they
Sky
said it
was
had
so
no
bad,
name at
too.
all.
Did y'all see that
Was it
video?
just called The Project?
Justin,
I don't know,
video, bro?
You said who?
Bro,
You say Justin
bro,
Bieber?
Wait, what?
no,
How'd you hear Justin
No.
Bieber?
Bro, I could have sworn this man said Justin Bieber.
no, bro. On YouTube, it's a video for Fallout 76, and it's a
Yeah.
1 hour. It's a 1 hour long video, and it's called showcasing 1001 glitches in Fallout 76, and there's literally 1001 glitches in that game that he shows off.
You know what I heard? I heard that like that game is pretty much like Fallout 4, and
That
people
game's
were
a
like,
dumpster fire.
people was like trying to launch Fallout 76, and it like mistook it for Fallout 4. Like it's pretty much
Yeah.
the same game.
Wow.
They basically took Fallout 4 like the engine from it and didn't even like try to hide that it was Fallout 4.
Yeah.
They just
It was
left it
like
out. Yeah.
the laziest sequel I've ever seen.
You know what? I hope they do. I hope that they actually delay the hell out of Elder Scrolls 5 because I do not want another issue with that.
Bethesda needs to just stop.
Bethesda needs a new engine. The engine they using is booty cheeks.
Yeah, the
Did you
need
graphics on
something
that have
different?
not improved at all.
You're right, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I like the immersiveness of the worlds and all the shit that they have up in them, but like, bruh, this engine
You
is
can
old as shit.
download skins
So-
and stuff.
So are y'all expecting good stuff from Elder Scrolls 6?
I am.
I
At
would
this
be-
point, you have to. With how much time
Elder
It'll
Scrolls
be a
5
good
was
game.
so
You
good
have to
and
expect
so
something.
addictive.
Yeah.
And the game is still addictive. You can play that right now and just not put it down.
I mean, look, I'm just wait and see, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Because
Yes.
Elder Scrolls 6, I mean, all we got from that game was a little overview of the world and a title that said Elder Scrolls 6. We ain't got nothing else of the game yet.
We probably ain't finna get that shit until like 2022, 2023.
2023.
Like,
It's probably going to be a
Holidays.
really big game, too.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's a big game. I hope it's as good as Skyrim.
Something that I appreciate from this generation, I feel like, is that they're trying to cut down on load times, trying to make sure that that's not really a thing anymore. But you know,
GTA
we'll
needs to take
also
some
see.
notes on that.
That's
See,
facts.
your GTA 5 has bad load times.
Bro, I'll
That's
go to
definitely
work, come
facts.
back, and I finally load in. What are you talking about?
Bro, GTA 5
That was the
load
problem
times-
in One Justice 1.
GTA 5's load times suck, bro. No, you know what?
Yeah.
Speaking of GTA, what do y'all think? Okay, so do y'all think that Rockstar like does a good job with their games in general, like Red Dead Redemption and all that?
Well, I didn't play Red Dead Redemption 2, but I mean, Red Dead Redemption 1 was okay, I guess. I mean, I think
Yeah, a lot of people liked it.
yeah, that's it was a game for some people. I got a little bored of it. I like GTA a lot more than Red Dead, but yeah, I feel
agree.
like they make a lot of good games. I mean, I'm not mad at them.
I
I-
agree with that completely. I mean, I prefer Red I prefer GTA over Red Dead. Like people were saying Red Dead 2 is great, but it's not GTA good.
See, it was more of a setting thing for me. Like, I don't want to be a fucking cowboy. That shit's not fun to me. You know what I'm
It
saying?
served its purpose as the game, though. Like, everyone wanted a second one. They put it out, made a lot of money, not a lot of complaints. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Did you play Undead Nightmare?
No, I did not.
I played a little bit of it. I didn't finish it though. I never actually owned it. I heard good things about it.
And then there apparently there's been leaks of Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is apparently in development right now, and apparently there's leaks of GTA 6 of the story saying that you're gonna play as a cop and a robber and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, that sounds fun, but
well, you're playing as both.
Yeah, you play through the story and you will switch between a cop and switch between a robber. You basically like you're already playing between both of them.
That sounds like an interesting idea.
Yeah, you're a cop and a robber. Apparently, that's what the rumor says.
I'll wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, I'll wait to see what they do.
I don't know about cops and robbers. That sound fun to
me. I did that shit when I was 6. I'm done.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're a little past that, but you know, they might be able to do something with that. We'll see.
They can get creative with that.
Anybody in here play Last of Us 2?
I didn't play it because I saw so many bad reviews.
All you PlayStation people, sit down.
There were so many bad reviews for that game.
You know the pain us Halo fans have now.
What game?
Well, Last of Us 2.
The reviews were awful for that game. Like,
have you seen all of the freaking memes people have made from that game? Like how the faces in the game are so bad.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it, man. I loved it.
You played it? You played it, bro?
Because I was excited for that game because I love the first one, and it's just like, why would you do this?
And then,
why would you make this so bad?
Okay, so people are mad about it mostly as well because of the whole lesbian romance in it. What do you think about that?
I don't care about that because the first one had a lesbian romance. The first one was great. This one was just a bad game.
Well, I know a lot of people don't like it for Abby, but I just wanted to say that it got updated. It got a grounded mode and permadeath apparently. Where,
of course,
if you die once, if you die once, you're dead.
What does that mean? You got to start over all the way, or like what?
Yep, you get one life.
What the hell?
You said,
what is this, savage mode?
So it's realistic?
Yeah, pretty much.
You said
no, bro.
You said that in Last of Us 2 there's a permanent death mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. Permadeath.
I didn't know that. Well, I don't plan on ever buying the game anyway because they killed off my favorite character.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say this. A game I'm looking forward to a lot is that new Ratchet and Clank game. Good lord, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I didn't play the one. Well,
can't you like teleport in that game? You can like
the one on PS4.
Move anywhere you want.
Oh, it looks so fun.
Yeah. You could do a bunch of shit in that game.
And what?
The new Ratchet and Clank. He was saying, can't you like teleport basically anywhere you want to?
It looks so fun, bro. And then I'm looking forward to Crash Bandicoot 4 too because it's been forever since I've been waiting for it.
I just don't understand why they keep remaking all these old games.
Yeah,
because they don't have any ideas. Nobody's creative anymore, man. Everyone's out of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, but I'm not really looking forward to this shit.
Crash Bandicoot 4?
It's like y'all a little too late, you know.
They already put out a new one with the trilogy on the Switch, and
and they had Crash Team Racing. Yeah.
But see, the thing about it though is this is like the actual like numbered sequel to Crash Bandicoot 3, which came out on the PS2, I think, PS1.
That actually is kind of dope that they're doing that.
I mean, but do we really give a fuck about what Crash got going on? Not really.
You just sound so dumb with it.
Like
he's like. I mean, it is a cool thing that is happening, though.
It's cool that Crash.
As long as they don't ruin it. Like, if they ruin it, then
yeah. I mean, look, man. For anybody who wants that, go ahead, how you feel, but nah, I'm waiting on something else.
Just any Crash game after the originals has just been trash. Like Crash Nitro Kart on the GameCube, trash.
Oh yeah, that was doodle. That was doodle.
All of that.
Doodle.
Yeah,
Completely.
I mean, yeah. I don't even remember the story for Crash. Like, I just remember there's some dude with a big ass N on his head that you gotta fight. I don't even know why.
Oh my god!
You just gotta jump on stuff,
Vortex. Oh.
and that's it.
Let me tell you a game that I think is currently overhyped, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I don't give a damn what anybody else says. Cyberpunk, whatever.
2077.
Oh yeah, that's definitely overhyped.
That game don't look like nothing to me.
Yeah, that game overhyped the shit.
Exactly, Lawrence.
That's what
I don't know why anybody's excited. Right?
I ain't finna say it's gonna be a bad game, but I don't think it's gonna be like what people think it's gonna be. Like, people think it's gonna be like The Witcher 3 in the future, but I don't think it's gonna be that.
He said Witcher 3 in the future.
and plus, it got a bunch of stuff removed. I heard like there ain't no third person mode. There's less character customization.
They removed wall running. Why would you remove wall running?
Yeah, that sucked. That's actually good.
Wall running?
Huh.
Of all things to remove a feature that people love. People love wall running in video games.
So I don't know if y'all heard about this game or not, but one game we definitely gonna have to hop on in the future is Genshin Impact. That shit looks so raw.
I've seen that.
Shit, there's Genshin Impact. Let's see what else look good.
If you want to play Genshin Impact for your phone, you can play the one that they made originally, which is called Honkai Impact.
Oh, I've seen that.
I was about to play that on the computer, but I had to play with mouse and keyboard, and I ain't necessarily good with mouse and keyboard yet, so I just said fuck it.
PC poser.
Oh,
PC poser.
Don't do that.
Poser.
Damn.
I got fragile wrists, okay? I can't do that shit.
No, man, you were the Clorox. There ain't no fragile wrist.
Well, my finger's still messed up, alright? You got no excuse.
Hey, you know what though? See, y'all want to know a good anime game right now, like a really good one, that's coming out in the future. There's there's apparently a Boruto game being made, but it looks so pretty, like really pretty.
Does it look as good as Storm?
Wait, are we talking about a full-fledged Boruto game?
They're making a game for
console
Boruto,
quality.
and it looks very pretty. It looks very good so far.
What kind of game is it? Is it a fighting game?
It's apparently gonna be like an action adventure game, and you're gonna go through the life of Boruto and his experiences as he grows.
Well, there ain't that much going on. His show just started.
No, his show been up for.
I mean, they got some good stuff going on right now.
Yeah, it's been up for a minute.
I think Naruto is. Let me not spoil it. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Forget I said anything. But I mean, if they can make another Naruto game or Boruto game and make the shit look good, that's cool. But if it's another Shinobi Strikers, I'll pass.
Oh no. See, bro. I'm sad that the Storm series is done. Like, the Storm series, they should just keep milking that. Just make Storm 5, Storm 6, Storm 7.
They could bring it back, because I don't see why they...
I feel like it served its purpose. Like, it's a new generation. Make a new, different type of game format, you know? Like, that's how they did with the PS2, then the PS3, PS4, you know? Make a whole different game format, you know? Make it different.
That's true.
I feel like...
Okay. Do you guys think that the jump force formula could work for a normal game?
You know what? I'm gonna say something a lot of people may disagree with. I think Jump Force is a fun ass game.
It is a fun game.
Like the actual fighting in the game.
The only problem with
the
game is the story mode. Like, the game itself is great. Like, you play that with other people.
It ain't just the story. It's the story, the graphics. The graphic style don't work for all the characters.
The graphics were trash, but I did like playing it.
I mean, I feel like the graphics are like half and half. Like, the art style they use for the characars, it doesn't really fit everybody. But like, if we're talking about the actual graphics,
like dolls or something, it's just it's jarring.
Yeah,
I think
it can be.
I just like playing it.
But if we talking about the actual, if we talking about the actual graphics in the game, though, those are fire. Like the colors and explosions and shit. I enjoyed that a lot.
Like the special effects special effects were really pretty. But what they should have did was they should have went like they did with the other one, PS3, Jump Stars, whatever.
Oh, you mean J Stars?
J Stars.
Wait,
You should
but
have did that again.
J Stars was a way worse game though.
Yeah, that J Stars was trash.
J Stars was terrible.
J Stars was pretty.
Jump Force is much better than J Stars.
Yeah.
Oh no. The gameplay is better in Jump Force, but the graphics were better in J Stars.
No,
Nah,
I don't agree.
I don't agree at all.
I think Jump Force is
on that one, but
I think
Jump Force has way better graphics than J Stars. J Stars was just bad all around to me.
Yeah, I hated J Stars.
That was difficult to even play. It's like, how do you even fight in this game?
I don't like nothing about J Stars. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the fact that it happened. You know, it was cool that it was a game that happened, but nah, it wasn't.
Oh,
nah.
Since we're on the topic of Jump Force, what do you guys think about the new characters they're going to be adding in Jump Force for the new DLC?
Everyone said they don't care about the game anymore, so I don't know.
I still care because I actually bought the first DLC.
Yeah, people are like, I don't care about the game anymore.
The game is fun. It's just
a
lot of people hate on it like pretty heavily. It's actually a really fun game. Like I wouldn't take it serious. Like people take it like serious. Like the story mode sucks, of course. Like certain parts of the game look pretty wonky, but the game itself, when you play it, it's pretty fun.
I mean, like, okay, one thing I would say the game didn't even need was the lobby. Like the little lobby you used to start off on. It didn't even need a lobby.
Yeah, it didn't need that.
I don't like that either.
It's kind of pointless.
Plus, Grimjow, they didn't really use that character very well because it's like Grimjow could be doing so much more in this game. You guys didn't really give him much of anything.
Yeah.
Plus, his awakening, he doesn't go into his Arrancar form. So it's like, what's the point of his awakening?
Oh, that sucks.
I thought that was so stupid. It's like, he does it in his ultimate move, but he doesn't do it when he awakens. It's like, what's the point? Like, everybody else, like, turns Super Saiyan when they awaken. Right. Frieza goes gold, and this man just stays in his regular clothes.
The whole thing about Jump Force that I didn't like as well is they're trying to represent different kinds of jump characters and stuff. Like they got, Saint Seiya and stuff. But the thing about it is, though, why don't they get some of the other, older jump characters in there? Like, why don't we get Detective Conan in there? Like, what all those characters? All the fun people,
like that show.
Yeah, what the characters at?
Well, they're going to be adding, it's not confirmed that they're doing this, but it's rumored that they're going to be adding Hiei and also Miriam from Hunter x Hunter.
Actually, yeah, I think that's confirmed. I seen
a trailer.
I seen a trailer of Miriam not too long ago.
Wait, they showed the trailer for it?
Yeah, she's real.
Oh, that's a guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, he.
It's like a turtle thing. Turtle ant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's literally a clone of. He looks just like Cell.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he looks. Yeah, he's coming. I mean,
pretty much.
I personally didn't like Jump Force, but I think they had an idea laid out. It's just they definitely rushed it out. It's rushed. You can tell it's rushed.
It is very rushed. I am not going to disagree with you on that. It's a rushed game.
The story was terrible. The animations are terrible.
Yep, and Light Yagami was the biggest tease ever.
Light was a lie. It was a lie.
So how you gonna show this dude and not have him playable? It don't make no sense.
Exactly. The game was a letdown to me.
There's a lot of favoritism in that game too. There's some animes that get way more characters than others because some animes don't get any characters really. They get like one character.
Naruto got the most.
Yeah, because My Hero Academia didn't get characters until the DLC came out. All we had was Midoriya. It's like, why is Midoriya the only person here? There's so many other characters in My Hero Academia that could be in the game.
But everybody was like, why does One Piece only have like 5 characters when One Piece has so many main characters? They don't got Chopper, they don't got what's her name? The girl with the hands. I forgot her name. I went so long now.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name too.
You're funny, bro.
She has that devil fruit where she can create giant hands and stuff that grab you.
Nico Robin, she's in there. Then they got like Bleach only has like 4 characters. They need
that made me so upset because we didn't get Grimjow to the DLC, but we did get Aizen, so I ain't complaining.
We don't have
Aizen's in the game. It's a win-win.
We don't got Toshiro in there.
I'm fine. We got him now. He's a DLC character.
Oh, he's DLC, of course. They didn't DLC.
But
wow.
I was just happy they put Aizen in there. They put 1,000 Year Blood War Aizen in there, so it was all good. I'm like, all right, eyes
Yeah,
in the
but
game.
it's
It's a
just
party.
they have so many characters they could have just been at. And
Oh, wait.
for Chris over there, Chris is a big fan of the Dragon Ball Z characters and stuff, but they barely added any Dragon Ball Z characters at first.
No, Dragon Ball Z had like the most characters.
No, it was only like
You get Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, Trunks.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Dude, that's a lot of characters.
you're right. They didn't have a lot of characters in Dragon Ball.
Asta was the only character from Black Clover.
Black
Midoriya was
Clover.
the only character from My Hero Academia that was in the game.
That guy so much with the gun, the pistol. Guy behind him.
Hunter x Hunter had how many characters? It had a decent amount. Gon,
Saint Seiya-
Killua,
Saint
Hisoka. And
Saint
then they had the
Seiya had so
DLC
many-
character Biscuit.
I
Bro,
mean,
so-
it seems like y'all just want a professional Mugen with all the characters.
There we go. We want
Biscuit was a bad DLC choice though.
We want an actual fighting game that has actual, cool mechanics. Like, imagine a 2D fighting like Dragon Ball Fighters X game, but for a jump. Like, imagine a jump game made by Arc System Works. There we go. A jump game, like a jump like a jump game, the jump manga. Yeah, a jump game made by Arc System Works.
I don't know how I feel about that. You know what?
Well,
actually,
it's great games.
Speaking of Arc System work, they just revealed Master Roshi for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yep.
Master Roshi?
Yeah.
Master Roshi. Yep.
I
So
think
random.
that was a terrible choice.
They could have added so many other characters.
It was so
that
random.
people actually really wanted.
Apparently,
anybody
people
asked for Master Roshi.
Bro, people were
Master
asking for Master Roshi. They're asking for Master Roshi, Raditz, trash ass characters like that, bro.
People
I'm
were
like,
asking
bro.
for Master Roshi.
Yes, they asking for Hercule.
Okay,
Bro.
somebody's
Bro.
tripping.
Bro, these dudes is killing me.
They
Dudes
added
is,
an old character. They could have gave us Grandpa Gohan.
You said Grandpa Gohan.
Grandpa Gohan.
they could have gave us Mercenary Tao.
Yes,
Bro.
No, that would actually been a dope choice.
Master
That would be
Roshi
a
can't
really
even
dope
fly,
choice.
bro. Master Roshi can't even fly. Like, what are they gonna do?
Dude, Tao is dope, bro. They should have
This-
added him.
This is literally gonna be another fucking Videl situation.
Bro, they could have even went beyond. They could have even used people from Tenkaichi 3. They could have used the devil guy.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, I would have been bad as hell.
Remember the devil guy was so bad because remember his super move in that game, it couldn't hurt villains. It could only hurt heroes. I'm like, what the heck kind of attack is that?
That shit was terrible.
That was stupid. But no, yeah, like Arc System Works, they make great games, dude. Like Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball Fighters, that new fighting game from that one series, I forgot the name of it. They make great games. It's just we need to take more of like.
I don't really like the Guilty Gear series.
What?
I think the art for the game is amazing. One of the best we've probably ever seen. Probably some of the best we ever gonna see. But
That's true.
In terms of the gameplay, I mean, it's kind of hit or miss for me.
It's a very different fighting game. It's also one of the hardest 2D fighters to play out there. But the thing about it is, Arc System Works games, they're all usually kind of samey. People will say they're really samey in the way they play. Like they all are basically you go from the ground with a combo, knock someone into the air dash, do a combo in the air, knock them down again, and you repeat. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's very samey, but I would say of all the
it works.
Yeah, it works exactly. And I would say of all of their games, the best ones they made, in my opinion, is probably Blaze Blue. Because Blaze Blue is just so unique and its fighting styles. It's so unique.
I like it. It was really pretty.
Yeah. Like do you like Dragon Ball Fighters as a game? Do you think it's a good game?
For me?
Yeah.
No.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I think it's a very fun game. I put a lot of hours into it, so I mean it has high replayability. But in turn, if we just looking at it as a game, no.
Yeah.
It's not
I
good.
agree.
Like the story mode is pretty trash.
Yes.
That game has literally one of the worst arcade modes I've ever seen in any fighting game ever. Like legit, it's awful.
Yes.
The online is kind of laggy. They don't really have a way to punish people who rage quit, which is something that happens a lot.
Sad.
And it's also just really laggy, just in general. Again.
And see, the main thing about that game, I don't like personally. Even though they added like Marvel vs. Capcom style to the game, it doesn't make the game better to me because of the fact that, to me, it just feels like a watered down Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely feel you on that. I think that it does certain things right. It definitely does certain things wrong, though. And I feel like a lot of people don't. I don't know. People see the good art style and whatnot and feel how easy it is to play, and they just think about that and all the other shit that's wrong about the game. They don't give a fuck about. Like auto combos is one of the worst things in fighting games. Period.
Yep.
I hate that they're doing that because then they do that in Tekken too. You get an auto combo.
Yep.
Okay, but see, here's the thing about Dragon Ball's auto combo. If somebody keeps mashing the fucking button, they will turn around. Like if you jump over them, they will turn around to the right direction and still hit you.
That's stupid.
Like it takes no. Oh my god. I could go all day about that shit.
I understand they want to make the game easier so it appeals to more people, so more people buy the game. So they don't feel intimidated, because a lot of people feel intimidated by fighting games because there's so many people who are just so good at them that you try to play online, also you get just demolished.
But that shit ain't gonna help.
That's how you get better.
That
you don't get better when you get like
somebody
handouts. Like,
good.
let me just hand you this auto combo. Like, no, like practice your combos and get good at them, like everybody else.
That auto combo shit is not gonna help you against somebody who actually knows how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just super annoying.
See, the problem is though, like, okay, and the thing about Dragon Ball FighterZ that I hate the most though, bro, is the fact that the game doesn't really have a combo breaking system that works well or that's good. So someone can literally like start one combo on you and it can mean death. One combo can mean death on you. You know, nothing you can do about it. Just sit there, roll it down, you're dead.
It's like that in Jump Force too.
And I hate that in Dragon Ball FighterZ so much. Like, if they pick the right team, they can kill you in one combo. And I'm like, bro, like, how is this fun to people? One combo means death. How is that fun?
See, and here's my thing about that. Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with TODs, but my thing is in Dragon Ball FighterZ, they're the easiest to do out of all these games.
Yes.
Like, if we're talking about like Marvel vs. Capcom, you got to put in a lot of work.
It's tough
to do a TOD, but like this shit, it's not really that hard. And especially after this update, it's not hard at all.
Nope. And people will go ahead and try to compare Dragon Ball FighterZ to Marvel, and like, you cannot compare that to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 takes 10 times more skill than Dragon Ball FighterZ ever will.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I definitely think that that game takes a lot of skill, of course, but I mean, it's not as much as Marvel. It's not Marvel level. It's definitely
Marvel is a different beast.
That's definitely a different beast.
Marvel is the kind of game where you have to put your life's work into it to learn like those kinds of touch of death combos because they're so difficult. Like doing Zero,
your life's work.
Your life's work, bro. I'm talking like your whole life, bro. I'm talking about your childhood to your adulthood. From your childhood to your adulthood, bro. It's difficult. Like, it's a lot, bro. Like,
or like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, they're even harder.
Yeah, two is harder than 3.
So
and 3 is still harder.
Yeah, I couldn't do a touch of death combo for years after that game. I damn near still can't.
Yeah, bro. Like, for example, the hardest thing to me in 3 was trying to learn Zero. You know, Zero's combo. Zero is such a hard character, bro.
Yeah, Zero is difficult.
Zero is so hard to play.
Yeah, that's facts.
And Zero, Dante, Virgil, those 3 alone are hard.
Dante was not hard. Neither was Virgil.
Dante and Virgil are hard.
Dante and Virgil were easy, dude. Like
if you want to get
to played any Devil May Cry game, they just were automatically easy.
If you want to get into like the broken shit with them, yeah, bro, they it's crazy.
You're doing all the crazy combos with them, like the solo combos. Yeah. Doing all that stuff with them is difficult. The solo combos are hard.
I did some decent ones with them with minimal effort a few times. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I would say the hardest character, like of all of them, bro, it was like Dr. Doom. Like I could not play Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah,
Dr.
Doom is a dope character in that game.
He's so difficult because you gotta learn how to fly.
That dude destroys people. Like it's just you can end fights so quickly with Dr. Doom.
Bro, him and Magneto too, bro.
I mean, but
mainly Dr. Doom though. Dr. Doom has some broken stuff.
It makes sense. I mean, they are the boss character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are the characters everybody uses. Yeah, Chris. Like Chris, even Chris. Remember, Chris, didn't you use Dr. Doom?
Oh no.
Like
as a main character, nah, he was a little doing too much for me. But
too much.
I definitely respect his hustle though.
I mean, okay. Wait. Here's a topic that I want to discuss, right? Because Chris might be interested in this one. What do you think about?
We probably only got. I'll let you get this topic in, and then we got probably like 2 more, and then that's it.
All right.
Okay. 2 more topics after this.
Yeah. Well, after this one, probably like 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what were you finna say, Dale?
All right. So what do you think about? What do you think about the final release? The final release roster for Street Fighter V. Did you see it yet? Okay.
Are you talking about including this extra season 5 pass?
No, like the final season pass they just revealed. Like it just revealed the 4th season pass, the final one.
With Dan and all them.
Yeah, Dan is the person from school Rumble or whatever it was.
Yeah,
rival schools, all that. All that. Like that's the last season pass.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of Dan. Apparently, a lot of people were excited for him.
Excited?
You know, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this package because I'm actually not a fan of Oro either. Kira looks cool though.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about Rose?
I never really used Rose like that either in 4. So
in 4, yeah. She was popular in 4, but I'm just kind of salty about this final pass because I was like, okay, those spots could have been used for some beloved characters from 4. Like we don't have Dudley, we don't have Yin or Yang, we don't have.
I mean, she's kind of like an OG character, bringing her back.
Yeah. Like, we don't have, yeah, I agree with that, but we don't have El Forte, and like what are all the Street Fighter 4 characters people love. Yeah, El Forte, bro, that's my man.
They ain't got Rufus, none of them. There's a lot of people missing from 4, but.
You know what all the 4 characters at, man? Those are some good characters in 4.
Yeah, it was definitely some good characters in 4. I mean, I think Street Fighter 4 is just a better game in general than 5, but
it is. It is. I agree.
5 is its own thing. I mean, it's made its lane. You know, it came back. Everybody doubted it, but you know, it's definitely doing its thing now. I'm proud. I
mean. Do you agree with do you like the changes they made to it mechanically, like adding in 2 V skills, 2 V triggers, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm never gonna complain with more options, bro. Never.
I agree. So who do you think was the best? Who do you think was the best and worst additions to that game?
You said best and worst additions. What you mean?
Like who do you think what's the best character they added Street Fighter 5? Like as a newcomer and the worst Street Fighter 5 newcomer.
Wait, you mean just overall, or are you talking about DLC?
I'm talking overall, like newcomers in general, overall, DLC or not.
Worst character? I mean, he's not a bad character, but in terms of design, Abigail is trash. I hate him, bro. Like I can't even play the character because I don't want to look at him.
You say you don't.
Like, for real, I go out of my way to avoid him. Like he takes
up 50% of the screen.
And fucking Fang, trash.
Oh, Fang was horrible, terrible addition.
Do you say doodle butter?
Yes.
Doodle butter. Yes, he was very much doodle butter.
Fuck him. Like,
I know, bro.
And like when you lose to a Fang, that shit just. Oh my god.
It feels bad.
Yeah. Like
internal
screaming for real.
I mean, my main character in Street Fighter 5 was a newcomer though, and he was DLC, and people don't like his design all that much. But I love it. He's not really a newcomer. He was a Street Fighter 4. Ed. I mean Ed.
That's cool.
Do you like his design? Yeah, I like him. I think he's cool.
I don't got a problem with him. Yeah, he's cool. I don't know if I necessarily like the way he plays, but
I mean, he's a simple character. He basically just two buttons the character.
Yeah. One thing I'll give this game credit for is the alternate costumes. I love that part. They got like some of the best alternate costumes in like all of fighting games.
Fair, bro. That's true. Like you got Nero. Yeah. Nero is Ed. You got Dante, Virgil, Monster Hunter, like Mega Man.
Yeah,
really good.
They got a lot of dope costumes.
A lot of them. Okay, well, who's your favorite new character to add it?
I like Zeku a lot actually.
Yes, there we go. Zeku,
he's pretty cool. Reminds me of Strider.
He is very well made. He's very different. Like,
yeah,
he does look like him.
I think they come from like the same clan or something.
Zeku is Guy's master.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah, remember
even better. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, do you remember Guy?
Yeah. Also, not in Street Fighter 5.
Nope, not of course, not in Street Fighter 5 because we got Zeku, so he kind of his replacement, I guess. But
yep.
I mean, I would say for me, my most hated Street Fighter 5 character of all of them for newcomers. I do not like. Okay, Abigail is literally like. I'm tired with you, Abigail. Like, if I had to pick somebody else besides Abigail, it'd probably be Falk. That girl, Falk.
She just, I don't know where the hell she came from. She just came out of nowhere. Like they literally pulled her out of their ass. It was just like, here, take it.
Literally, she is so random. Like, who the hell are you? You can tell she's a one-game wonder. Like, she's gonna be in Street Fighter 5 and never be seen again.
One-game wonder.
One-game wonder, bro.
I don't even like her name. Like, pronounce it.
I hear her name too.
Yeah.
Falk. What kind of name is that, bro?
Right.
And then my favorite addition to it was either Ed or Nikali.
Oh yeah, Nikali's dope.
Nikali was a great addition to the Street Fighter cast, bro. Like he is sick.
I mean, I wish he talked and not just repeat the same words. But I mean,
say words.
He's cool.
He's cool, bro. I mean, I personally think that.
Top tier.
Yeah, bro, and I personally think that like. Because after the season pass is over, then Street Fighter 5's development is basically over. Like this is the end of Street Fighter 5 after that. So, when they start making Street Fighter 6, I hope they do bring back people like Nikali. Nikali should come back.
I was gonna say, the season pass is gonna last until like the end of
next year.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a while before Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 ain't ended until next year, bro, and then they're gonna be working on Street Fighter 6 until probably like 2023, 24 when we first see it.
Hey, that's cool. I don't mind waiting.
I don't mind waiting.
Speaking of waiting, have you guys heard of a game called Rushdown Revolt?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Devin, have you played it?
I have not played it, but I've seen it. I mean, you know what game it was originally though, right?
I don't.
Okay, you ever heard of a game called Icons?
No.
Okay, Icons was a very failed Smash Brothers type game made by the developers of Project M. Okay. And and Icons failed, and so they canceled development of it and closed it down. And so somebody that used to work for that studio picked up the game, and they made Rushdown, and they're making Rushdown Revolt, which is their new reimagining of Icons with better features and more community feedback because they want Icons to actually succeed. So they're remaking the whole entire game from the ground up.
Yeah. Well, I can't talk too much about it because it's still an alpha, so I don't really know too much of what I can say. But It's very intuitive. It has what you call it, rollback netcode, so the online is really good. It's super fast and fluid. Like
yes,
it feels like Smash Bros on steroids, bro. Like for real.
Well, the person that made it, people are saying it's like a crossover of like Smash Brothers meets Guilty Gear.
I don't know about the Guilty Gear, but I mean, I haven't played enough of Guilty Gear to make that connection. But just in terms of its actual gameplay, that shit is dope. If y'all can get a closed beta key, y'all better go ahead and do that. It's super dope, bro.
It looks very fun, bro. I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far. I mean, the main thing I have with it is, like people have been saying, the animations of it still look sloppy, like Icons did. But they said they're gonna be reworking the animations and everything after they finish the gameplay.
Of course, it's still an alpha, so it's real early. So you gotta give it a little bit of time. But once we do that, bro, I'm telling you, bro, y'all better put this on y'all radar. This game gonna be pretty big.
I can see it being up there with stuff like like Rivals of Ether and Slap City if it does well.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
So Jack, you still here, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So I don't know if for some reason in my mind we touched on this topic earlier, but I don't actually think we did. 7 Deadly Sins, bro. You wanna say your piece on that one?
Oh, I got to defend it. Last week, I heard the pedophilia talk about Bond, and I was upset. That's my favorite character. You can't disrespect my mans.
Hey, I just heard these rumors.
Just because she looked like she's 12 don't mean she's 12. She's like, her and King are both like thousands of years old, but they stay in that thing. Like Helbram. Helbram looks like a little kid too, but he's the same age basically as King. But yeah, like I love that show, everything about it. I'm in the middle of season 4 currently. So, like, I'm still kind of confused. I don't know if any of you guys have actually finished all the way through season 4.
I haven't even watched it.
I haven't started season 4 yet, but I'm definitely about to.
I'm not that deep into it. I've watched a decent amount of it though.
So what are your thoughts on it then?
I think I stopped on season 2.
So season 2 is technically not even a season. It's like a 4-episode thing after the whole Britannia thing. Yeah.
Everything else I've seen has been like bits and pieces of like different fights, like the Escanor moments. I just looked those up.
Dude, Escanor, don't get me wrong, I like him because of how strong this man is, but the fact that you had to wait until like halfway through season 3 to introduce this man just to start whooping everybody's ass kind of pissed me off a little bit.
I mean, I haven't watched much of 7 Deadly Sins, but I heard some good and bad things about season 2. I think it was. About how there were some issues with the art direction for the season 2,
and how they
season 2
power levels and shit.
That power levels ruined it for me. It's like, why is this Dragon Ball Z now? Why can't this just be its own? Why are they adding power levels in here?
I think they did that for the fact of like throughout the entire season 1, they're talking about like I can sense like Meliodas' power and it's like immense, it's huge, and people are probably asking questions like, well, how fucking strong is he? Like, well, there you go. We're gonna give this pig. By the way, I hate Hawk. My least favorite. I cannot stand that pig. Every time it gets kicked in the head or it gets burnt to a crisp, I laugh. I don't care.
The thing is, there's been many characters in anime where they can sense someone's power. Like, for example, in Hunter x Hunter, you can usually sense someone's nin when they have like malicious or murderous intent.
Right.
I haven't gotten too deep into that show either. I just started that. But yeah, like the 7 Deadly Sins, like everything about it. I mean, it's pretty Americanized, I guess you can say. Like a lot of people that don't like anime, it's something you can easily get into. Kind of like Dragon Ball Z, it's something you can easily like get into to like open your eyes to more stuff. I think that's probably why they threw that in there, because like Dragon Ball Z was so huge, and all of a sudden the most iconic thing in like Dragon Ball Z is his power levels above 9,000. Get him, Nappa. Then Nappa gets destroyed.
See, and you know, speaking of Seven Deadly Sins, how do you feel about the how do you feel about the mobile game?
I haven't touched it yet. I've seen it. I'm not huge on mobile games because I'm usually on Xbox or I'm working.
Don't do it, Jack.
So don't do
it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Is it that bad? What about One Punch? I heard that was a new mobile.
The mobile game. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. Oh no! Speaking of One Punch, I'm sorry. There was a One Punch console game, and my goodness, it had they said it felt like boo boo like to play it, and then not only that, if you pick Saitama, Saitama has a timer, and before he arrives on the battlefield on your team,
a timer.
Yeah, a timer, a 5-minute timer that comes down, and you have 5 minutes to beat your opponent before Saitama arrives. And basically, if your opponent lands combos, the Saitama timer runs down a little faster, and then it stops before going down again. And the thing about it is, if Saitama comes, he can't be hurt by anyone in the cast besides Saitama. The only way to beat Saitama is with Saitama. So if he arrives, he beats you in one punch, in one single hit.
If you have Saitama on your team, you just won.
If he arrives in he has 5 minutes to arrive. So if you just fall out 5 minutes for him to come, you win the game. Yeah, you can't lose.
So stupid.
Take that out the game. Take that out immediately.
That's so stupid.
Delete. Control Alt Delete. Get her out of here. We're done.
Yeah.
We're not waiting no 5 minutes.
Literally, you got 5
dancing
minutes.
Around.
Yeah, it's running around for 5 minutes until Saitama comes. Then he beats you. Then he kills you in one hit.
No, that's. Sounds like a waste of my time.
They even gave him whole combos and stuff as if you're gonna need them.
Whole combos.
He has whole combos.
How's he gonna use a combo if he hits you in one punch?
No, his combo is one slap and it says X1.
The only reason he has combos is because the only person that can actually damage him is him. So if your opponent also has Saitama, then you both can fight each other to the death with combos.
So let me get this straight. Everybody runs.
That's a little lame.
Everybody runs him. Everybody dances around for 5 minutes. So it's just a Saitama battle, basically.
This is a Saitama battle.
Why not just get rid of every character in the game and just make it a one-on-one as him? Then
literally everybody. And there's two online modes. There's online with Saitama and there's online without Saitama.
Nobody plays without Saitama. Nobody plays that. You'll see like 12 in the queue for it, and then you go to Saitama mode, and there's like 12,000. It's like, all right.
Bro, like everybody plays Saitama mode.
Shit, I would.
Oh man.
Fuck it.
Yeah, why would you not want to play with Saitama?
I mean, you can have him in the game, but you don't got to make it exactly like the show, because it's
they literally made him like the show.
Like Injustice, like you can play with Superman, and Batman can still beat him in the game, like.
Well, shit, that's just about it for our topics, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had, it was another one, but I don't really feel like it's that important. Facebook and Instagram messages emerging and shit.
Oh, well, here, I'm going to talk about that one real quick. Just a little touch on it.
Okay.
When it comes to that kind of stuff.
Wait.
And then
Did he get cut off? I got cut off earlier when I was talking.
No, he's gone. He's out of the voice.
He got cut off.
He said, "This is my opinion. It must be that bad that he doesn't want to talk about it." Just straight
Nah, because when I was talking about Hunter x Hunter, like legit, I got cut off mid-sentence. I had to come back in here.
Yeah, he probably gonna have to come back. That was just too perfect.
Yeah, he's lost in the pits.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
shit.
offline too.
He's completely off.
His internet went out, man.
Oh shit. Well,
I don't think he's coming back.
Nighty night, man.
Thanks. Well, shit. Anybody else want to say anything on that?
I'm not gonna.
What were we talking about before you got cut off?
Kind of scared.
Right.
There's something about Instagram and Facebook merging, you said?
Facebook shut them down, bro. My man's got censored. No, I was saying Facebook and Instagram messages are merging.
That's why.
Apparently, Facebook owned Instagram. I didn't know that until
Yeah, I knew that, but why are they merging the messages?
Do they just want to have one platform for messaging?
Yeah,
like
I
Messenger?
mean, it's pretty much.
I don't get why. Okay, I guess you could
just
do that.
To make old people more confused, just as they thought they got it. Just when they thought they could message their granddaughter, like, oh, I'm gonna message her, let her know her kid's beautiful. What the hell is this Instagram? Now I gotta call her.
On Instagram, where's Laura?
I've seen these nudical pictures you're taking of yourself. Oh, don't expose yourself, honey. You save yourself for a nice young Christian boy.
This man said nudical. Oh shit, he messaged me.
Is this OnlyFans?
I got this new app called the OnlyFans.
Bro, I would be so dead.
That's why we keep it separate, okay? You got your thought accounts, you got your family accounts, you got your money accounts, and we keep that separate. I got like 10 numbers, 5 phones. You ain't gonna catch me.
Man, you out doing Kevin Gates,
right.
man. Kevin Gates only got 2
He said you got
phones.
5 phones.
I gotta stay on these phones.
You moving that heavyweight.
She got a 6
I'm about to break this phone now after we get off this call. Y'all ain't tracing me?
All right. Oh yeah. Let's see. Do we have anything else? No? Well,
yeah, I got something that's gonna take at least another 30 minutes.
I have one topic that I was going to bring up earlier, but I'll bring it up now since we're heading to a close. That anime Jujutsu. It's called Jujutsu something. Jujutsu isn't the full name. I sent you a link to it, Chris.
Yeah.
Is this fighting for weebs? I won't have it.
It's called Jujutsu Kaisen.
You say fight for weebs.
Yeah.
Like, the trailers to that anime just look dope. I don't even know what it's about. It looks like some type of Japanese demons or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's about either, but I mean, shit, I'ma definitely watch it.
Like, visually, it just looks cool. Like, everything going on in the trailers just looks dope.
Some sort of fighting school. I was like, what the heck is this? Never mind.
Okay. We also had a topic, Darkseid versus Trigun. Who y'all got?
Bro, I'm glad. I almost forgot about that. We were talking about that last time. Bro, yes.
Who you got, bro?
It's tough because they're both very overpowered characters, but I'm gonna have to go with Trigun just because of how ridiculous Trigun is.
Okay, so now when we talk about Darkseid, right? Are we talking about Darkseid in his entirety?
In its entirety. Well, if we're talking about Darkseid in his truest form,
yeah,
it's tough to say because Darkseid he doesn't really have like a physical body. He creates one just so he can walk around, and because he doesn't actually have legs or arms, any of that. He makes them just so he can walk around people.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that about the character. The character is literally just an entity.
Well, shit. I think I don't know, bro. That's definitely a hard one. I might have to take Darkseid though. The Omega Beams be putting in work, bro.
Omega Beam. Well, in the Trigun versus Darkseid fight in that DC movie, I forgot the name of the DC movie. Those Omega Beams didn't do nothing to Trigun. He shot him with them, and Trigun shot beams right back at him and blew his Omega Beams back in his face.
Wait, so who's fighting?
Shit.
Darkseid versus Trigun.
Trigun. Oh.
Kennedy, you got anybody? You putting any money down on anybody?
Oh, Darkseid.
I only know Trigun. I didn't watch any Marvel movies.
Well,
so
Darkseid is also DC.
Wait, you just say Marvel movies?
Darkseid is DC too.
I don't watch Marvel movies. I haven't seen none of that.
Don't do it.
Okay.
You already know I haven't seen those Dragon Ball movies. I just can't watch them. I got too much to watch.
Nah, I feel you.
See, okay, bro. So I need to know. I've been wondering this for a while, but who is stronger? You know, of the two, Thanos or Darkseid?
I would say personally Darkseid. A lot of people
Yeah.
say Thanos because Infinity Gauntlet, but that's a conditional ability. He has to
That's a
have it.
condition. Yes, a
Without the
condition.
Infinity Gauntlet, he's losing that fight. Darkseid is just too ridiculous of a character.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people really sleep on Darkseid's feats. Darkseid has some incredible feats.
Well,
Like,
Darkseid
you know, he
be
actually
fucking
almost
niggas up.
destroyed the universe by falling. Not joking. There's a comic where he legit falls, and everybody's panicking. Because if he were to drop, everybody would have died.
Hell yeah. That's game over with, big fella.
So he legit he almost destroyed the world by accident. It's like Thanos' snap, but not on purpose. The dude almost killed everybody legit on accident.
Look at you know, okay, wait, have y'all seen the Avengers movies real quick before I spoil anything?
Yeah,
but
seen
I'm
all
not
of them.
gonna watch it.
What are you talking about? Like, what are you trying to spoil?
But no, I was saying, okay, so if you want to go ahead and judge the power of Thanos versus, you know, Darkseid, basically, Thanos was able to be hurt by Thor with the Stormbreaker, you know, with that axe. When he got that
That's
axe,
not a good argument because
he got him with an axe.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. The Marvel movies don't do Thanos justice. He's a lot weaker in the movies than he is in the comics.
Yeah.
In the comics, he's way stronger.
Yeah, he came in there fucking people up in the comics.
No, in the comics, they've thrown bigger stuff at him than just hammers. Like, no, they've thrown planets at this dude, and this dude survived planetary explosions to the face.
Well, no, it wasn't just a hammer. It was. This is when Thor got the axe, the axe that could cut through lightning itself and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm saying though, but Thanos, a planet could blow up with him on it, and he'll still survive. Thanos is no weak character at all.
Yeah.
So you think that they like downplayed him?
They downplayed him heavily, like because he was bleeding and stuff.
do.
Like Thanos would not have been bleeding from no attack like that. Because
they downplayed Ultron.
Here's the thing. Yeah, because they made
Ultron,
they made it so that Iron Man was able to make Thanos bleed because he was able to cut his cheek.
Yeah.
But it's like, all that for a little bit of blood, like that's a quote he said. But in the comic books, all that wouldn't even made even a drop of blood or even a bruise because he can take a planet to the face.
Ultron, like Chris said, Ultron got downplayed too.
I hated Age of Ultron. That movie made me so mad.
But
Ultron got downplayed.
Right,
they
guys,
downplayed him heavily. That's like one of the best Marvel villains.
We gonna have to low key wrap it up because I'm running out of gameplay. We're playing the background here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't ran out a couple times actually. I had to scrounge around for some shit.
Yeah, we completely strayed from Trigun versus Darkseid and went to Thanos.
Yeah,
but I'm still on the argument that I think Trigun will win, only because Trigun is a character who's beyond most characters in the DC universe. It's kind of hard because they never actually had a physical fight with these two characters until that movie, where Darkseid and Trigun fought. But Trigun's feats just are way greater than Darkseid's from what I've seen. Yeah. Only because this dude, like, whenever he shows up, everybody freaks out.
Wait a second.
Other gods freak out when he appears.
So, Lawrence, I didn't know who Trigun was for a second. I looked up on Google just now, right?
Yeah, that's Raven's father from Teen Titans.
Right? Yeah, Raven's dad from Teen Titans.
Yeah, if you watch Teen Titans, you know who Trigun is. Trigun was the biggest threat in the show.
And Raven literally says, like, she's
not just that,
of him.
in that show, legit, in the Teen Titans show, Trigun killed everyone. The only people that were still alive was Raven, Slade. I think it was just Raven and Slade. That was it. Everybody else was dead. He killed everybody in the entire universe. That means he killed Batman, he killed Superman, he killed all the Green Lanterns, the entire Green Lantern Corps, by himself.
By himself. Raven said that she hated her dad because all her friends were terrified of him.
Even though they didn't show Superman's death on screen, it did happen because the entire Earth was on fire. The entire Earth was covered in flames, meaning everybody on the Earth, including Superman, died when Trigun woke up.
So how do you defeat Trigun, bro?
So who do y'all got? Trigun or Darkseid?
Oh, Trigun, no,
I'm
yeah,
saying
it's
Trigun because he killed
Trigun,
literally
not
everyone
Trigun.
in one episode,
It's
and he's done
Trigun.
similar feats in the comics.
How do you
Trigun is just a character
Trigun,
who's
bro?
just too broken. You can't really fight the dude. When the dude shows up, the world pretty much ends half the time. The dude is ridiculous.
Wait, so Lawrence, so who has actually beaten Trigun?
Raven. Not many
Oh,
other characters really have been able to fight Trigun and win. Raven has defeated him mainly because she shares his same blood.
Yeah, she has his blood in her.
But Darkseid has been defeated before. It just takes a lot to defeat him. Because Superman has beaten the crap out of Darkseid a couple times.
Yeah, that's true. But that, again, that's also one of his physical forms.
Yeah, he hasn't actually fought the actual real form of Darkseid. The form that he presents to Superman isn't his actual body. A lot of people don't realize that. People think, he's just fighting Darkseid. No, he's fighting literally like a hologram almost, but a hologram that can punch you.
I was gonna say, y'all. So we almost had 2 hours.
It's pretty much Shadow Clone Jutsu, pretty much, but for Darkseid.
We almost had 2 hours. We had 1 hour and 55. So we have to wrap this young thing here. We have to wrap it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Plus, I got some sloppy joes waiting for me downstairs, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get to that.
Chicken sandwiches.
The way you said we about to wrap it up, like you getting ready to eat this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know you hungry, man.
Hell yeah. So we finna do an outro, same as always. Do you want to go first, or should I just?
No matter. All right, Oblivion. You can find me here. We lost Jack, so I'm gonna do his too. Actually, I forgot his stuff. Never mind. I think he's on YouTube.
He said he has a YouTube channel called Jackie Boy. That's what I remember him saying.
Yeah, Jackie Boy with a U somewhere that don't make sense. But
I actually looked him up earlier.
Jack had to get up out of here early. But Devin, what about you, bro?
What am I doing? Like linking like social media?
Yeah. Tell the people where they can find you, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you can find me over at Retromatize on YouTube. And you can find me over at Retroland on Twitter.
Hey,
don't you got an Instagram too? Don't you post artwork on there?
Yeah, but I barely use it. I need to start using it more. I haven't been using it.
I mean, you might want to let people know about that too. Let them know you do artwork, bro.
Well, yeah. If you want to find me on Instagram too, look for Ascending Artist on Instagram. There you go.
Yeah, Devin can draw.
Yes.
Lit juice. Lawrence?
I'm Lawrence. You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Dark Knight All Night. I do artwork. I do logo designs. I do digital art, charcoal art, portraits. If you have a request for something, you can literally just message me on there. You can also buy my artwork on Society 6. My name on there is Dark Davis. And Redbubble, same name.
Hey, sounds good to me, man. That was AWP episode 3, man. We hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned. Damn,
all right, peace out.
Woo! That was fun. Jennifer, more
Thanks for joining.